In the winter, if you want some fresh vegetables, in normal times, you just go to the grocery store and pick some up. But if there's a grid down scenario, you won't be able to get there. If there are supply chain problems and lockdowns, you will find it difficult to get fresh vegetables. Now, I'm in zone 6, and there's no way in the world I can grow vegetables in the winter. We get lots of snow and temperatures below freezing. So with winter coming and you can't plant a garden, but you can have some fresh foods by sprouting or growing microgreens. According to the 2015-2020 Dietary Guidelines for Americans, the recommended amount of vegetables in a 2,000-calorie diet is about 2.5 cups. Sprouts are one of the easiest foods you can grow indoors. They require barely any space. You can just put a mason jar on your counter. You don't need any special equipment, and you don't even need the sun. So what you're going to do is put the seeds in a mason jar. Now you can use a sprouter lid. For the top, you can just use a cloth and a rubber band, or even some pantyhose and a rubber band. Soak your seeds. A rule of thumb is about 3 parts of water to 1 part of seeds. Soak for about 4 hours. Then you're going to drain and rinse the seeds thoroughly. Then you're going to drain that rinse water. And you're going to put the jar upside down in a bowl. Then you're going to rinse and drain 2 times a day. You're going to rinse them with fresh, cool water. You're going to drain, and then you're going to prop the jar back up in the bowl, the top down. Then you're going to be able to harvest in days, not weeks or months. And the number of days depends upon the plant, but plan on about a week. And you're going to harvest anytime they're a 1/2 inch to 2 inches long. Give them a final rinse, drain, dump them onto a towel, air dry for a half hour or so, store them in the fridge in a closed container, and maybe you could put paper towels on the bottom. And you can buy sprouting kits, and we'll look at that a little further along. The other fresh vegetables you can harvest in the winter are microgreens. You can buy planting trays, or you can just recycle some food containers. Doesn't have to be fancy. The only recommendation is that if you're using recycled containers, make sure the material is suitable for food production. You're going to have to put drainage holes in the bottom. So what you have are 2 trays, one with holes in the bottom and one without. You're going to put soil in the tray with the holes, and you can use plant-based mixes, potting soil, coconut coir, as well as mats. Mats are good because they're not messy. You don't have to worry about soil. You just put them in the tray and you wet it. You can buy mats that have the seeds already embedded in them, and that's usually called a seed quilt. Before seeding, especially for larger seeds or hard shell seeds, what you want to do is accelerate the germination process by soaking them in water. So seeds can be soaked in water overnight for 8 to 12 hours. Then rinse the seeds in running water a couple of times and let them get some oxygen. Then you're going to spread the seeds evenly on the soil or the mat. After seeding, it's enough to apply some water occasionally, using a spray bottle just to keep a good moisture level during the germination. What you want to do is keep the seeds in a dark environment for a few days. This can be achieved by covering the microgreen trays with something that can block the sunlight, another tray. Then you're going to remove the cover in about 2 days and watch them grow. And you can harvest them in about a week. Now, if you've never eaten sprouts or microgreens, there's millions of things you can do with them. You can put them on sandwiches or wraps or salads, or make stir fries, or put them in soups. You can make frittatas. You can put them into scrambled eggs or even in smoothies. Just eat them plain. Let's go look at some places to buy sprout or microgreen seeds. But one other thing I'd like to tell you, the other way you can grow in the winter is growing inside with hydroponics. I'm going to do a whole new video on that. So look forward to that. So let's go look at the places we can buy seeds. Okay, we're online at Hamama. I believe that's how you say it, hamama.com. And this is where you can get some microgreen seeds. And here we have a starter kit, another starter kit, a ceramic one. You get a green onion kits, microgreen kits. Here's the seed quilts. Oh, here are your grow trays. You can build your own garden here. Oh, let me just look at this one. And they just have all different kinds of microgreens here, the seed quilts, everything you need. You can stock a bundle, different quilts to trays. So this is a pretty good place. I have bought from them before, and they have everything usually in stock, and they send it out pretty fast. Of course, that was before all of this supply chain problems that we're having now. Now, the other one I really like too is True Leaf Market. So that's True Leaf Market. And you can see they have microgreen seeds, and they have garden seeds, sprouting seeds. They have all kinds of things. They have the kits, growing kits here. If we go to sprouting seeds, you can get all the different seeds. You can buy them individually, or you can get a package of them. And when you buy them, when you look at them, they tell you the various information you might need. How long to initially soak it, how often to rinse it, days to harvest. This one's only 4 to 6 days. And they go through a bit about it, how many seeds you get in a package. And then you can get kits. You can get just about everything. You can get seed starters. And here are the kits, basic sprouting kits. And that gives you this is a different type of sprouter and all that you need, all your seeds. And then, of course, they give you the microgreen kits also. And let's see where the organic seed, here we go, microgreen kits. And you can get a kit here. You get the growing kits. You can get hydroponics starter kits, the deluxe one. Let's just glance at this one. Everything you need in here. You get a spray bottle, you get the trays. Probably this must be soil, and your seeds. And again, they give you a nice video on how to do it. And he tells you all about the growing trays, what you get in the kit, and the growing instructions. Everything is there for you. Here's the alfalfa sprouts at Sprout People. And I just put this one up because you can see what happens as they sprout it. You go through here and you see all the pictures. Here's the ball jar, the mason jar. And here's the top that you can get for your mason jar, your sprouting lid. You don't really need that. You can get this kind of a sprouter. You can get this kind of a sprouter. And then they have all the seed mix, everything you might need. And the sprout kits, this again is Sprout People, it's called. You can get all the different kits if you want to go with the kit. And actually you can get dog sprout kits for dogs. So that's kind of neat. So you have everything you want here at any one of these three places. And this one, and I didn't mention it, but in the others you get the mats. These are the mats here. And then you can get the medium and your trays. So everything is here, everything you might want. I have not bought from this one, but I have bought from Hamama and from True Leaf. So you can go to any of those and pick up your kits or just your seeds, and you're all set for winter eating. Now, if you have any tips or ideas or anything we can use or what we should watch out for or the mistakes you made, be sure to let us know in the comments. And also, if you want us to cover any aspect of prepping, leave that in the comments too. But please subscribe.